Is the upcoming Toyota launch going to be a hybrid or an EV? Do you have any idea? Well, other than that, there are more questions like how much does it cost? And do you think it achieves what it set out to do? To get to and from work in the city quickly and easily, to ensure the safety of one's loved ones, to feel successful or on the rise, or to find one's ideal life partner. Hey, let's discuss all that we know about the CHR so far, shall we? So fasten your seatbelt and let's go places with Toyota. Leaked rumors suggest that Toyota may update the CHR, a tiny crossover, in 2023. If this holds, it'll have an advantage over rivals like the Honda HR-V. According to a Japanese source, Toyota's new vehicle could appear in June 2023, right after the company introduces the Corolla Cross Hybrid and Sequoia Hybrid. When you closely watch out for this car, you'll find a C-shaped set of headlights, a widened grille, and sharper taillights, all of which point to a more modern and confident look for the CHR. It has a two-tone paint job, just like the modern CHR. It has been speculated that the CHR would feature the company's 5th-generation hybrid technology, which makes use of a lithium-ion battery and boasts improved performance and efficiency. Expect a 1.8-liter hybrid system with a 2.0-liter gas engine in the upcoming CHR. There will be subsequent generations of the car, such as a plug-in hybrid and a battery electric vehicle. There have also been rumblings of a potential GR Sport CHR grade level whose buyers would be forced to forego the more powerful turbocharged engine. The idea debuted as the BZ compact SUV last year, but it now appears to be the production CHR. Possibly assuring a local launch, Toyota has filed patents in Australia for an unannounced SUV that resembles a CHR. When or if the 2023 Toyota CHR will be available in the US and Canada is a mystery. However, when it ultimately arrives in 2023, the Toyota CHR may feature heightened conveniences. The CHR may feature a bigger touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity to keep up with the competition from several of its sibling vehicles. The instrument cluster might be replaced with the digital one and an HUD added. Will the wheelbase be stretched out, or will the cabin be enlarged, providing room for more travelers? It looks like we'll have to wait and see. The CHR will likely continue to be manufactured, albeit with some tweaks for the current model year and a full redesign for 2023. The Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid will be available for purchase soon. Toyota's hybrid SUV collection has expanded rapidly with the introduction of the RAV4 Hybrid and the Venza Hybrid. The arrival of the CHR Hybrid would increase competition from both international and domestic automakers. Defend your reasons for picking a Toyota EV. Though Toyota is moving forward with its lineup of BZ fully electric vehicles, the company is also getting ready to prolong the life of one of its most popular combustion engine models with the arrival of a new generation of CHR in the back half of next year. The SUV crossover with a focus on fashion was designed and engineered in Europe, and it has been a huge success with buyers all over the world ever since it was released in 2016. However, despite Toyota's goal of selling 3.5 million electric vehicles annually worldwide by 2030, the company has plenty of room in its lineup for vehicles that use internal combustion engines. The current CHR's complex surface detailing and narrow glasshouse, especially at its pinched rear end, has been met with both praise and criticism, but ultimately have contributed to the crossover's widespread appeal. Toyota's dramatic roof profile looks similar to the current cars, which suggests that the automaker isn't aiming for huge gains in practicality, even in the relatively cramped rear cabin, while the front draws inspiration from many of the concepts revealed at its EV showcase at the end of 2021. When it comes to satisfying customers who want a more conventional SUV, Toyota already offers the Corolla Cross and the RAV4, so there's no need to steer the CHR in that direction. The new CHR appears to have a shorter wheelbase than the current car, suggesting that Toyota intends to position it as a coupe variant of the Yaris Cross. Still, a more radical strategy may be possible. As of late 2018, reliable Toyota insiders confirmed that the company was developing a new platform codenamed E3 that would combine features found in both the internal combustion engine and electric-only TNGA architectures. Toyota's new architecture is meant to allow the company to produce hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and pure electric variants of the same model on the same assembly lines, and it has already been suggested that the CHR will be built on this architecture. The timing would be tight, as most sources don't expect E3 to become operational until the middle of the decade, but Toyota could use it to offer a new CHR with varying degrees of electrified powertrain, as well as a fully electric version of the same model that could be badged as a BZ or Beyond Zero. Expect significant changes to the combustion engine powertrains as engineers bring the model up to the latest iterations of hardware and software, even if the MK2 CHR keeps its current TNGA platform. But after probably making its debut in the spring in a new Prius, a further evolution of this latest setup may be available for the CHR. The Toyota Prius continues to serve as the company's flagship hybrid vehicle, making it an ideal testbed for cutting-edge technologies. A lot of work will go into making the CHR's complex transmission feel more natural, and the amount of time it can run on electric power alone will rise, especially in urban areas. For more than 25 years, Toyota has been at the forefront of the automotive industry, and now they're paving the way for an all-electric tomorrow. There are already over 18 million electric vehicles on the road, and Toyota offers 17 different electrified models to select from, all of which have delighted customers around the globe. Toyota's expertise in battery technology development and energy flow management allows their battery electric vehicles to provide dependable, long-lasting performance. Toyota may be able to offer the CHR as a plug-in hybrid thanks to the RAV4 software and some hardware being adapted to work with the CHR's smaller, more energy-dense lithium-ion battery, but without the RAV4 sports car-like power and performance. The patent shows flaps on both of the rear wings, which could be covers for a fuel tank or an electrical outlet. The CHR PHEV is not expected to have a second electric motor mounted behind the rear wheels like a RAV4, but if it does, it will have a smaller output than the RAV4s to maximize the EV range required by many countries' tax codes. Toyota may have moved up the timeline for its EV plans, but its strategy for zero-emissions vehicles is still more complex and in flux. Last week, Toyota's CEO, Akio Toyoda, told U.S. dealers that increasing hybrid sales may be more effective than releasing a small number of expensive electric vehicles for reducing greenhouse gas emissions shortly. Toyota claimed that the company could reduce its carbon footprint by 8 times by manufacturing plug-in hybrids with a range of 40 miles instead of battery electric vehicles with a range of 320 miles. What are the pros and cons of hybrids versus electric vehicles? The method of propulsion is the defining feature of hybrids and electric vehicles. There are 2 sets of batteries in a hybrid vehicle, one for the internal combustion engine and one for the electric motor. The battery and electric motor are all that is needed to power an electric car. Both are better for the environment than conventional internal combustion engines, but they have different prices, ranges, maintenance needs, and charging conveniences. Toyota has declared its intention to spend $5.6 billion on new facilities in Japan and the USA to manufacture batteries for electric vehicles. Toyota, however, stated that it's still not convinced that EVs are the best path forward, in contrast to other automakers. From what we can gather from Toyota's statement on the new battery plant investment, the company is not yet ready to rely solely on battery-powered EVs to comply with stricter emission rules. We expect that the beginning price of the Toyota CHR will be approximately $22,000 for the base model in 2023. As a result, in comparison to its competitors such as the Hyundai Kona, the Nissan Kicks, the Volkswagen Taos, and the Chevrolet Trailblazer, it is an excellent value. The CHR appeal may be limited because it does not provide an optional all-wheel drive system, even though this may help keep the price down. Even the most expensive model level, the Limited, can be had for just under $30,000 and comes standard with leather upholstery, heated front seats, keyless entry, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert. Today, tomorrow, Toyota. That's all for today. We'll be back soon with more. Please do like our video and subscribe to the channel.